Yet again, this is one of the primary things that they say in the dark church, or in a dark Christian local area, a dark Christian country that grew up here. And things like this, I simply didn't believe that you should see me like that man you realize. I believe you should see me chuckling word is out man. You all know you all everyone man. I saw a few recordings Jamie Foxx, who nearly got away from a clinical disaster, on August 4th, 2023, communicated his sentiments against hostile to Semitism in a strange web explanation in his post Foxx plainly, and genuinely referenced that they killed this fella named Jesus, which empowered banter about the post's more profound significance. And whether Foxx was doing affirm, given he has as of late gone through a ton however, as it generally pursues a brief time, the post was in the end eliminated from the site, leaving fans confounded. According to Jamie's unique post, he communicated they killed this man named Jesus. How would you think they'll you #counterfeit companions, #counterfeit love now? Because of the secret of the reference, the crowd was left speculating about whom Foxx's assertion was coordinated towards since forever ago enemy of Semitic sentiments, have been driven by the possibility of Jewish deicide, which is a verifiable conviction that Jews were engaged with the passing of Jesus. Many individuals on the web are presently proposing that Foxx's post was like enemy of Semitic proclamations that have been made in the past by Kanye West, who is currently known as Definitely, and the way that Foxx, and no doubt have cooperated in the past on melodic ventures, has provoked discussions about the expected outcomes of Foxx's assertion, and whether Foxx is likewise headed straight toward getting dropped. According to one client's Twitter post, he expressed damn the man just got off of his demise in the Jewish people group, causing him to apologize for an old Instagram post saying that they killed Jesus. Yet did they, while another immediately answered his tweet, didn't actually specify Jews. They're doing one more Kyrie Irving on him. However, Jamie Foxx has answered the circumstance by putting out a statement of regret on the web, and bringing up that his past explanations were taken outside any connection to the subject at hand. Now you know, by hushing up in some cases, things you know go crazy, he is by all accounts trying to clear up the misconception and underline his devotion to progressing shared regard and understanding locally. As per Foxx, I need to apologize to the Jewish people group and each and every individual who was outraged by my post. I presently know my selection of words have caused offense, and please accept my apologies. That was never my plan to explain. I was deceived by a phony companion, and that is the very thing I implied with a nothing more. I just have love in my heart for everybody I love, and backing the Jewish people group, my most profound conciliatory sentiments to anybody who was annoyed, only love, generally Jamie Foxx. And keeping in mind that that is occurring, Jennifer Aniston is unquestionably keeping up in the race, after Jamie Foxx released a conciliatory sentiment for what he called a post that was misconstrued. Sharp spectators couldn't resist the opportunity to take note of that. Jennifer seemed to have offered the underlying post a go-ahead by tapping the like button, yet there is compelling reason should be concerned in light of the fact that Jennifer has chosen to step forward to address the record and dispel any confusion on this fascinating situation. As per Aniston, I could have done without this post deliberately or coincidentally, and all the more critically, I need to be obvious to my companions and anybody hurt by this appearance up in their channels. I support no type of hostile anti-Semitism. I really don't endure disdain of any sort, period. Really, it's practically similar to a secret is being settled via virtual entertainment directly before our very eyes. Jennifer's explanation resembles a genuinely necessary, unexpected development in this computerized show, as Foxx's tweet has created all in all a ruckus. And the accidental like has included an extra layer of revenue along with everything else. Except you can't prevent individuals from giving their feedback presently, can you? As per Twitter clients, they feel like there's one more side to this, and they are all here to make sense of everything. As per one extremely charged client saying Foxx's message is hostile to Semitic, is quietly demonstrating who is running Hollywood. His message was not enemy of Semitic. Until Jennifer Aniston made it that way. Of course, we have another client who communicated. So allowed me to get this straight. Jennifer Aniston got Jamie Foxx to openly apologize for saying they killed Jesus, since she said it was against Semitic child contact grass. That is our confidence. This thing has profoundly vexed me, yet stand by till you see another, a client on Twitter, appeared to bet everything while at the same time expressing this is the phony companion that Jamie Foxx was discussing. Right now, a couple of things are getting their point across. For one, the new thrill ride that Jamie Foxx has been on in the power-driven universe of superstar occasions has fans grasping the edges of their seats with a blend of interest and concern. Without a doubt, the past while have given him a hand of intense encounters, driving his faithful allies to ponder the likelihood that he might be cruising through a few unsound, close-to-home and mental waters. Yet I went through the ringer. In the meantime, fans are additionally left pondering the muddled idea of their association, as even his reliable companion and partner, the observed Jennifer Aniston, appeared to have limited any association with him as of late. And obviously, this is where the situation starts to get interesting, because of all that went down. Examinations have been drawn among him and the puzzling craftsman Kanye West, who was once engaged with a circumstance that was startlingly like his own. Envision this in the earliest reference point. Kanye West offers a few unfeeling comments about Jews, which he then, at that point, attempts to compensate for by offering a few earnest statements of regret. Yet the story goes off in a strange direction that is reminiscent of a sensation that this has happened before experience, as he gets in hazardous waters of disturbing explanations, lighting a ceaseless firestorm of analysis. And concerning the shade called a sudden about-face taken by Hollywood, has brought about is being evaded, and drives him to manage the results of his assertions. Now a fascinating inquiry that emerges: is it conceivable that set of experiences might rehash the same thing with Foxx? When fans contemplate the science he had with Jennifer Aniston, both on and off the screen, they caused a commotion to rankle, as they think about each of the subtleties that might have existed in their relationship, all of which act as a disturbing advance notice that even the most impenetrable obligations of fellowship can become stressed when the public eye looks at each activity. Of course, there's more that is by all accounts following James and his ebb and flow notoriety, and that is his previous. You see, Jamie Foxx has been the subject of a common charge that claims he was compromised with a boycott in Hollywood because of disputable remarks he made in regards to race. Yet there is no proof to move up these explanations in any capacity, essentially for the present, primarily on the grounds that Foxx has never made words that justified such serious repercussions, in spite of the way that he has regularly stood in opposition to issues connecting with prejudice and treachery. Continuing on, one more metropolitan legend guarantees that Foxx was terminated from a film since he had conflicts with the movie's chief or maker, despite the fact that the facts really confirm that Foxx has had contentions with many individuals in media outlets. There is no proof to recommend that he has at any point been excused from a task. As a matter of fact, Foxx is notable for the impressive skill he shows in his occupation, as well as his steady commitment to it. However, at that point, where did these tales come from? In any case, first off, it's conceivable that they started from just unreasonable reasoning. And the spread of reports through the media these days of web-based entertainment, obviously unmerited bits of hearsay, can possibly fan out like quickly, regardless of the way that they are not in view of any realities. On top of that, certain individuals may be roused to subvert effective individuals out of envy or a craving to bring them down to their level, which is where the Hollywood mafia kicks in, that different VIPs. For example, Kanye West, for one, have shouted out about occasionally same individuals that have stripped us of our character and marked us as a variety, have let us know being dark. And still, at the end of the day, Foxx deniable. No matter what the allegations that have circled about him, his rundown of achievements incorporates various esteemed grants, including a foundation grant, a Brilliant Globe grant, a BAFTA grant, and a large group of different honors. Foxx is likewise respected exceptionally by everyone around him, and he is respected for his hard-working attitude, as well as his capacity to give his exhibitions significant substance and a serious level of refinement. So the example that can be drawn from this whole experience is clear in the splendid yet unending universe of VIP. It is of the greatest need to look for solace and guidance for one's psychological and profound prosperity. And that is the thing Jane could require right presently, given the whole enemy of Semitic circumstance has made his nerves impact, yet as fans, and even media, heaps on being grasped by the manner by which this show is working out for the present. How about we wait for a minute or two and trust that Foxx will go with the best decision in getting the help he might expect to explore these harsh conditions that is in support of the video folks. Gratitude for observing.